Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Got some matches to go today. Let me just figure this out. Back with some CSA action this time. Last week, uh, you know, we just came off the major. Major 1 that is. I guess there was a break in between if you want to count that, but the last week played was in fact the major. I think there was a break. It actually might not have even been a break. But we're right back into the action. Um, you know, with MCS and CSA going on at the same time, we have a lot of Rocket League in 1 week. Let me pull up our schedule for today. I think our academy team rescheduled their games. Let me take a look. But our novice team will be playing now. And they are going up against. Let me take a look here. Oh yes, so the first match is going to be up against the Chicago Titans. Should be a very solid team. That's right now, and then we are going to be watching another match from them at 8. Actually, that match might not be live. I'm realizing that they probably rescheduled that one. If I took a look, they either rescheduled it or got a forfeit win. Let me message. All right, just messaged Ben to let him know I'm gonna stream their first game as well. I don't think our academy team is playing today. They must have rescheduled their games. Yeah. I believe so. Perfect. I just got my invite. Bang. All right, and I do not have an overlay ready. Let me figure that out real quick here. These are the boys though, and I'm excited to watch this team play. This was the team, I was most confident going into major. They didn't have the best shake, but I do think this. If any team's going to bounce back, it's these three. These three are beasts in their own right. They really, honestly, all could be professional players. I'm going to quickly try my best to fix this overlay before we get into this game, but we're probably going to go a few seconds of silence as I'm scrambling to fix everything. Let me... Looks like they're ready to get going. And I believe they're playing up against the champions, Sierra and Mountain Drew. I believe Chicken was playing instead of this other team, instead of Kappa. I could be completely wrong, but this team is kind of disgusting from what I've heard. So this is not going to be an easy matchup. Okay, let me just type in these team names. I literally just said who this team is, and I've just got the worst short-term memory in the world. I believe. Yeah, the Chicago Titans. There it is. And they'll be playing the Miami Makos later. And that will be the same for all of the teams. Here we go. Put that in. Okay. Should be good now. And they're all on the wrong team. Oh my goodness, how have we done it? All right, but getting into things for real now. Minute gone in this game. Tie scoreline all around. They're trying to change that now. Sear keeping this one in. Maybe a pass to a Kappa. Ben shuts it down early. Mountain Drew is trying to throw this one in. Also, this is a new mic. If it sounds terrible, please let me know. And I will try to swap it. I should probably pull up the chat somewhere so I can see the people yapping. Love that. And I just realized I am in a public VC. Hey, I'm live. I'm gonna head out of here just temporarily. Hey, I'll talk to you there. No, you're good, E-Holt. I know you aren't playing your games today, but I'll try. Maybe I might hop on and stream your games. Just let me know when. All right, I gotta hop out of here though. What's up, Juxo? Let me pull this off to the side so I can actually cast this game. I kind of just got jump scared from E-Holt. That's my guy right there. Our academy team. I think we rescheduled their games, so there we go. Who is the Zombs guy, and why did he send that GIF? Are we serious? Oh my goodness! But coming up to the halfway point in this game, it's been a stalemate all the way through. Chester's trying to get it past one. He does. In fact, he finds it past two. Sear, last line of defense, he does well. Bump nearly coming through. Cap does well to dodge, but the bump is persisting through another player. 50 comes through. Sear might have a chance here, but Ben's actually gonna slice through the defense and even take a shot. Chester now diving. This is a loose ball. Sear's able to work with that. It's just going to pop it down the other end of the field. Bram gets a massive clear down. Looking for a 50, but capped as well to avoid it. Chester fires this one into the sidewall, giving Sear a chance to take a shot. Bramsey was ready for it. Ben hits the ball up high. Maybe not a touch he was looking for, but it is going to at least give his team some time. Ben is going to have to throw this one to the corner, secure himself the 100 boost, and see what he can do on the ball. Sear having a chance to intercept the play. 50 comes through. Another 50's all around in the midfield. It looks like Mountain Drew's going to get the first chance to strike. It's a good hit to the backboard, but Chester was ready. Collecting the full boost. Sear's trying to get multiple touches. Past the defenders. He's gotten past two, but Ben Storm diving as heroics on the goal line, but heroics on the goal line will only go so far. Mountain Drew was finally having a clear opportunity on goal. That bounce off the backboard was a little bit too tough for the defense to read. And that shot will find its way to the bottom left corner. If the mic sounds terrible, please let me know. I can swap back to the other one. I really have no idea what it sounds like. I'm just trying out this new mic for just seeing how it is. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. Bram is going to get a shot. Trying to mount the pressure. Demos come through. Cap does a good job to relieve some pressure. And even finding a pass into the midfield. 50's come through. That one's shot off towards the backboard again. Saved away temporarily. Ben is trying his best to get this ball into the orange half, but they are just being squeezed to death right now. Jester has a solid 50, but it only meets over to Cap. Oh my goodness, close range redirect almost comes through. That would have been a highlight. Just under a minute here. Denver shredding some offense. Mountain Drew is throwing this one back, but Jester finds a really important touch, and Sear. What a challenge that was to relieve all the pressure, and a monster flick comes through to the backboard. Jester makes a pass up to the Bram. Bram now throwing this one to the sidewall. He can follow the zone up. He's going to let the defender take the hit and even secure the corner boost, but the touch does come through. Shot saved away. Infield pass now. Bram's going to chase it down. Half a tank of boost. He's trying to find maybe a way to center this ball. Another defender's there. Ben is keeping it in. Sear finding a way to secure that corner boost and the ball. He's just going to try to stall as much time as he can. Seconds left on the clock now. Cap does find a way to get past the defender. Ben has to dive, but Ben and Bram not on the same page. This ball's going to be loose. He's maybe going to trickle towards the goal. This is going to be the last chance of the game as the seconds go down to 0. Maybe a shot comes through for Ben, but it's just a little bit too soft, and it will hit the ground. Chicago Titans taking game 1. I wouldn't say this was a blowout by any means, though. You know, one very solid play made possible by Kappa in the corner. You know, just threw it off the sidewall. Mountain Drew was ready. Threw it into the net, and the defenders looking helpless. Couldn't put a hand up, but not a terrible game all in all. I would say Denver Shred had their looks at the net. They just couldn't quite find that last touch through. But, for a first game, you can't be completely disappointed in that. And this is a very solid team, so going to be trying to push forward here. Job not finished by any means. Kickoff is going to be important. In fact, it might be the first goal of the game for the Denver Shred almost. Getting a solid chance, and that 50 is going to fly across the net. Double commit does come through, but they aren't punished. Jester finding one big touch around the defender. Sears able to slice in. That's a high ball. Bram's able to react quickly. Bouncing off the corner, Mountain Drew lines himself up well. Bram getting a free touch, but Mountain Drew is there reading it all the way through. Sear and Cap are kind of double committing and both go missing, but they aren't punished for it. Ben, now closing down the space, is trying to make a play happen. Sear following it the whole way through. Multiple players for the Denver Shred trying to find a way to close the distance. Cap throws his one up, and Ben is going to have a beat here. Mountain Drew was the last man temporarily, but that gave them just enough time for the team to recover. Bram now going to the sidewall. Sear makes a very important touch. That would have been a very dangerous position for the rest of his team, but that one touch, once again, stalled out just enough time. And it seems like this Chicago Titans squad is very good at just recognizing how to stall time for their teammates to get behind them, rotate in, and the rotations seem very solid. Jester trying to make a touch here in the corner to break out of some defense. Their defense is not looking too shabby right now. That's going to be a really solid 50. Sear has to make a touch here. He does over to the corner where Mountain Drew is. Mountain Drew, that lets that ball get away from him. A shot does come through. If that bump connected, that might have been a goal. 90 seconds off the clock now. And we still have not seen a single goal for the Denver Shred in a game in 90 seconds. Jester trying to change that, bring it to the sidewall. Sear's already there to meet him. It's into the corner. That's a dangerous ball. Bram is going to leave that one for Ben. Ben maybe called that one off, but, in this corner, it's not that dangerous as long as you can put a body behind or just near the play. They're doing well. Bram fires it up, but Jester gets the boost and is trying to dive on this quickly. Mountain Drew does an excellent job of just relieving the pressure. Bram is forced to make an awkward clear to the corner. He does secure the boost. Sear diving. Puts the Denver Shred in an awkward position temporarily. Jester has to do a quick, oh my goodness, recovery into a 50-50 very well. Cap maybe not finding the touch he wanted, but he does find a solid 50-50, giving Mountain Drew a chance to go to the backboard, and the double, I think it's just wide, it is! Jester is panicking maybe just a tad bit, but does give Ben a chance to find the touch he wanted. Multiple players now committing. You guys weren't scored on. The defense might be getting a little shaky, and now Sear can just slice up the last man back, and that double commit might just cost them. Sear recognizing that it's a 2 versus 1. He has all the time in the world and outplays the last man back. Open net for him. One goal has separated these two both games, but it's been the Denver Shred struggling to get one on the board. That might be go. That's a great pass upfield. Mountain Drew to Sear once again. These two have been an iconic duo this game. And I don't know what this camera angle is, but there we go. We finally get to see it. Mountain Drew right up to Sear, slots it into the bottom corner. And that was a disgusting play, separating themselves by 2 for the first time. Jester's trying to make a spark in the Denver Shred offense. Cap is going to shut it down, though. Maybe a firing off in the corner. Bram out, maybe gets a shot. He maybe looking for a 50-50. Not expecting both players to miss right there. But Jester trying to make the difference. Back pass now. Ben is going to have to take the challenge here. He does. Bumps come through. Ben does secure the corner boost and maybe a back pass. Jester ripping this one to the back wall. It's an open, maybe getting a free chance to shoot. It's slotted in the bottom corner, but Mountain Drew is ready. This ball's going to be chipped into the corner aggressively again. A 50 comes through, but Cap runs away with the victory. Now, Ben takes this just a second. With a one touch, Mountain Drew, though, is capitalizing on this space excellently and clearing that ball down. Sear trying to throw this one to the sidewall. He's getting creative with his offense, but honestly, as long as they just keep it on their half, I mean, anytime they're on defense, it just doesn't even seem relevant. Their rotations have been just about perfect. Maybe now looking for a pinch or a crossfield pass. It just seems like their offense is endless options as well. Final minute here in game 2. Still in this series, no goals for the Denver Shred. Benstorm outplaying one, now chasing a demo. He does find it. The net is temporarily open, I believe. Bram fires one on, but Mountain Drew just barely gets back. Chester does find himself a bump, and Ben takes a shot from midfield, breaking the ice for the Denver Shred. Finally put one home. Crucial goal here for the Denver Shred. This was, in my opinion, a needed goal. Even if you don't end up winning this game, just getting a goal, finding some way to score. Just gotta feel good. But you know, that is at least a chance in this series. You've cut that lead in half. All you need is one more. Sears trying to get creative. That ball gets away from him, and that's a huge demo. They got to center this ball quickly. The defender spawned close side, but it's not a center ball that they were looking for. It was maybe a tough read off the corner there. It kind of rolled and bounced and did a whole bunch of different movements that they maybe weren't expecting. Getting hungry for some offense, left their defense full of holes. Mountain Drew will strike. And that has got to do it. E-hole, yeah, I understand, but it is a tough sight to see, but this is, I believe, the #1 ranked team, the team that just walked away with Major 1, so you can't beat yourself up too much, but if you are going to take this one as a Denver Shred, it's going to have to be found in a reverse sweep. Mountain Drew dropping a quick 700 points this game. I mean, that is absolutely disgusting. I see why him and Sear have been an iconic duo in, you know, the league so far. And Chicago Titans are looking almost unstoppable. But Denver Shred, they've been in this situation before. They got to really strap down and find a way back into this series. But you got to take it one game at a time and one goal at a time. The important thing about this game, too, is that you at least got yourself a goal. Game 1, you really struggled, and the majority of this game, too, you were struggling as well, but you did find success later in this game. And it's not for a lack of offense. I mean, we were sitting here looking at 9 shots to 8. I mean, you guys were out shooting the Titans, but sometimes having more shots won't result in a win if your defense is a little shaky. It will be the difference. Not over yet, though. Denver Shred are not giving up. They're looking to fight back. And it starts in Game 3. Here's the kickoff, giving Bram the first chance of the game. Sear shuts it down. And a 50 comes through. High ball. Mountain Drew and Benstorm clashing the offensive, and it's going to give Mountain Drew a chance to double, but even just missing that, even just setting up the opportunity was so threatening that it just gave the next offender a basically free ball or a free net to shoot on. Jester wasn't quite ready, and early in Game 3, another shot comes rocketing into the top of the net. Chester loses it to the back corner. Bram trying his best to advance the play. He is going to get a chance here. Starting the irregular. Cap is doing a great job of just playing the ball. Ben now can't even get past him either. Cap is doing a great job of just playing the ball here. Jester does a great job to block. Bram now getting a chance to strike, but Mountain Drew is covering the corner. Demo comes through. Jester closing the space. Another bump. Another bump. But an excellent save now. Ben tries his best to keep it in. Mountain Drew trying to get the offense started. Maybe gives the ball away. Cap trying to bring this one. Doesn't quite get it across. Shot comes through from Mountain Drew. Bramsey going missing on the goal line. It's not going to get them burned quite yet, but this is still a very awkward position. Benstorm trying to lead the ball out. Jester waiting in net. Bram has to let that shot go flying by. Jester gets a good save, but for how long? A diving save from Bram clears the ball. Ben now running after this one, trying to get it clear. And maybe just a little bit of breathing room now as the Denver Shred go around and collecting up some boost. But you got to use it well here. Ben trying his best to clear it, but it only ends up in the hands of Kappa. Bram now outplaying Seer. He has to try to get in this one center. A 50-50 comes through, but that one is going to end up all the way back in the blue half. That bounce is not forgiving either. Seer does well. Cap's trying to center the ball, and it ends up on Benstorm's head. He's able to clear it temporarily. Mountain Drew's flying in, and Seer for the shot is saved away by Jester. Another shot comes in. They're just getting assaulted. This is an all-out onslaught for the Chicago Titans right now. Seems like there's no way to take this giant down. A clear comes through finally. Bram maybe getting a chance to strike, but Kappa again is clearing that. And now another touch to relieve even more pressure, and in fact, starting pressure of their own on the other end of the field. Ben is dribbling this one out, looking for a flip reset. 50-50 comes through. Bram gets the ball now. Now he's looking for an air dribble bump. Two players commit here. Ben getting a chance to shoot, but the shot is just lacking a little bit. Chester keeping the ball in play. Cleared out. Ben is trying his best to get something started. So much offense, but no goals. Bram, low boost to his name, just secure the corner, but it's going to result in a clear ball from Seer, and that ball just trickles across the net, and no one there for the shot. They're not going to complain about that. Infield pass maybe here. Ben trying to close down the space, but the dribble gets shut down. Bram diving on this one, clear ball. Mountain Drew outplays one, outplays two, outplays nearly three. Last man back had a miracle worker right there. Clear comes through, but it's getting up in the Mountain Drew's hands once again. He's trying to fly high. No 50 here, but it's going to result in maybe a shot, but the backboard's just as good. Cap is going to have a free double, and the defender is so awkward waiting under that ball. Benstorm just can't quite react quick enough as the defender flies by. Denver Shred is having the last bit of life squeezed out of them in this series. They have just over 100 seconds this one to figure it out. Pass upfield. Jester does get a read, but it's not on. Mountain Drew and Kappa now are leading the charge. Demo can't quite come through. A shot almost comes off the end of a Denver Shred player now. 50-50 comes through. Mountain Drew will end away with it. Low boost to his name is going to leave it for Cap. Benstorm shuts it down early. This might be the spark they need. That might be... what an important bump that was. And a 50 comes through. It's on net. Ben has to make a diving save. He does. But absolutely no boost to his name. And this is just precious seconds that they need. Sears taking his time. Looking for an infield pass now. Chester closing the space. Trying to maybe get a play going. It does go missing. He can maybe center this one. He rolls it up. It's across the box. At 50 is it in. Bram is there. And that might just be the goal to turn things around. Same situation as last game. Just under a minute left. They find themselves one. But they got to do it again. For as much hard work as they put in to get that one goal, you can't let off the gas yet. Chester now getting a chance to go high. He gets past one, but two players combine as one to get that save. Infield pass comes through now. The shot is ripped into the corner. Sears able to chase down and get the boost and even maybe center the ball. Mountain Drew's there for the shot. It's not quite in. Chester flings that one off his own backboard to clear it. Ben takes a 50 to try getting a clear. Miscommunication maybe comes through for the Chicago Titans, but it might not punish them. Sear dives in early. That ball is going to be a pest to clear. Ben has to get up into the 50-50. Multiple players go in. It's outplaying all of them. Sear just recognizing how open this backboard is and is assaulting it. Infield pass now comes through, saved away by Jester. 10 seconds now. Ben scrambling, gets the full boost, chips it into the sidewall. It's going to be centered just temporarily. Mountain Drew does well to clear it. 50-50 comes through in the dunk. That might just seal the game. The ball is flicked at least high. Ben trying to read the play. That ball's kept up by Bram. Fakes it first time, takes it low. The catch is very awkward, and this ball's going to end up in the ground. And GG's. Chicago Titans in 3. Well played to them. Just a disgusting team, to be completely honest. I mean, just all around, every single player. This game, Kappa just took over. Sear recognizing that he does not need a... Yes, sir. That was my novice team. You guys are gross. All right. That's toxic. All good, though. I know the boys just got on, so can't be too butthurt about how that match went. It's okay. You just go next. Just typing up. I'm not really a big fan of how that went, but it's okay. Every match can't be yours, and that team is pretty gross. All right. Let me look around. All right. Professional team plays pretty soon here. I think they're in a scrim right now, I believe. Um, Wait, when do they play? Let me pull this up. They might play their first match of the day, which I'm okay with streaming too. We can watch both of their matches because their first one. All right. Um. Okay. Just messaged my boy Clash. We did have some changes to the professional roster. Um. So I'm excited to see how this new team performs. As far as I'm concerned, this is like their first time playing together. I think they got a quick little scrim in, um, just to kind of meet each other and learn how to play. But first day of them playing, I expect them to be really good, to be honest. But it is the first day, so can't take it too hard. Um, all right. Um. All right. Well. Let me put this around in promotion. Trying to Geet versus Locked In. I just realized that the stream title is totally wrong. That's fine. I'll fix it now. I'll fix it now. Edit stream info. Here we go. CSA Denver Shred Week 5. Alright, bet. Done. Arr. Alright. We're so dialed, though. We are so dialed. Come on. Okay, it seems like they're getting a forfeit win. I mean, I don't know how you could expect a reschedule at this time. They already did a scrim for an hour. They've been ready to go. And now you're trying to forfeit, or not forfeit, but reschedule to a different day. I mean, they just spent an entire, like, in fact, I think they've been on for like 2 hours just getting to know each other, so it's not very fair. I ain't gonna say all that. Alright. Oh, just chilling, dude. I kind of want to watch some Rocket League. What are we doing here? Just realized I've been probably. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Thankfully, my music. I think it might be copyright. So GG's. GG's all around. That's on me. I don't know if y'all could hear that though. I think we're chilling. A little bit sad that we aren't getting a game going right now, but not much I can really do about it. Trying to figure it out. I'm gonna go close my door. If y'all don't hear the vacuum in the background, damn. Goddamn. I think we're good. We don't really have anything to do in the meantime. Q ranked. Oh, nah. Maybe. Let's make a tier list. Let's lock in here. Tierlistmaker.com. I think there's a format somewhere. I'm gonna go grab that. Where would it even be? CSA tier list, probably? Where even is that? Surely it's pinned. Yes. Let's go. Alright. Let me just take all these off. Resetting it, resetting it, resetting it. We don't even have to really do just CSA. I kind of want to make an MCS one too. I know this is a CSA stream, but you know what? We'll start with CSA. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Screen. There we go. Make sure I'm not being invited by someone in the game. Nope. Alright. What should we make this tier list of? What should we make this tier list of? Oh, dude, I don't even know. Most aura tier list? I mean, it's pretty obvious who has the most aura. I mean, there we go. There we go. Think we're good? Clip and ship that, I think. Think we're good? Nobody else even makes the list. Actually, that's not true. Drunk still has aura. He's like this much aura. Churchill's got aura, but like, you know what I mean? Who has no aura? Low-key, Takeover Eats like have aura. I'm not gonna lie. It's like that negative aura. That might place him in A. It might even have to be top of A. Yeah. Has. It's like middle aura. It's like sometimes he's up here. Like if this would be like Combines has. This is like Six Man's has though, like down here. So we're just gonna put him like right here. This CSA has though. CSA has does have a little bit of aura.
So it's like he's gonna be the top of B. I actually might have to like do this. Just bring everyone down a little bit. I ain't gonna like AK action is like good for aura. Like he actually is probably above me. He just like easily is. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm probably down here. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Tony Stark has aura. Yeah, we're just gonna be down here. 0 aura. I'm sorry. Power. He does have aura for drafting all the GMs in the different league, like lead directors and stuff. But like, I think it's like this like middle tier aura. He's got 2 really good teams as well in CSA. I ain't gonna lie, like 2 really good teams. I think that like puts him up on Juxo just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ewu has no aura, I'm sorry. Busy, I think Busy has less aura though. Like old Busy used to have aura because like he had the lag. Now he has like no excuses, so it's like it's just like down here. I kind of just like this logo. Like this logo has aura. I'll put it like top of A. Not top of A. It's like in this range. I'm just gonna put it there. Yeah, is that good? This is Condra, I think. Condra. I ain't gonna lie, like just like watching how good of seeding he got from like the draft, like that's like already aura. He doesn't have to actually like, and he has got good teams too. Probably puts him at the top of it. This is where stuff kind of gets a little bit harder. I'm gonna put Flare. You know, Flare. His aura goes up and down. You know what I mean? Some days he has omnipotent aura. Some days his aura like is actually 0 though. It's okay though. Wait, I just realized. The Grand Forks Spartans GM changed. It's no longer Tony Stark, it's Demo. Which is also kind of cool that, like, he just, like, changed and he still got it, but he does fall a little bit, because it's not Tony Stark. I'm sorry. Thermal is literally Tony Stark, so that counts for something. I'd say you fall down here, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Demo. You are a homie. You are extremely cool. But this is an aura tier list, not a how enjoyable person you are. Let's do Wavy. How are his teams doing? You know, I don't care how other teams are doing. This doesn't matter. We just got like around my aura. You know what I mean? Like we're kind of like down here. You know, we just make it through. Daily tier list topic teams. What? What is this skibbity tier list? All right, my bad. That was I might actually I went down there for that one. My bad. Let me think. Yeah, Kitty Meow Meow's up here. Dondo. Where do I put Dondo? I think he's probably there, like right here. That seems alright. I'm totally just gonna post this and not tell anybody what it is. Have I got invited yet? Are we dead ass? What's going on? They're in a private game. I don't know if they're just scrimming still or what. I just gotta do these last 2. Milwaukee Vortex and the Miami Makers. I always mix these 2 teams up. Kind of similar. They have similar everything. But it's okay. It does make them not special. And trust me, every GM is very special. In our own ways. Oh, I don't know, man. this one, to be honest. Trying to, you know what? I think we just both go here, for aura. AK just like clears. How's takeover this high up on an aura tier? The same with power. Oh my! I went completely wrong. Somewhere, where did I go wrong? This rage bait, dude. I'm making an aura tier list, bro. I think I messed up. We somehow got like takeover and power, but takeover eats like automatically get him up to like A though. No. Busy. I need some help with this. No. This little guy is also up top here. How am I second to last? I mean, we all know why. Can I just not remove this guy anymore? Are we serious? Okay, cool. If this was like a team tier list, like you'd be up here, clearly. But it's aura. You lost all your aura recently. I can like negotiate with. I mean, you're down here with me. Don't worry. You aren't alone. I'll help you out a little bit. You know, you just because your teams are doing so well, I actually do think you deserve to be up here. I have the best franchise, and I'm the best GM in terms of skill, and I'm the coldest GM. So, this is aura tier list, not a how good you are tier list. If it was based off that, yeah, you'd be up here. You know, we'll meet in the middle. We'll meet in the middle. We'll slide you in like right here. I can't put you. Okay, you know, we'll put you there. That's the best you're gonna. That's the best you're gonna get though. I will say. I do think power has to come down. Unfortunately. Okay, I don't know if we can say that. AK just has infinite aura. Like he just always has aura. He's like always in a suit. You know what I mean? So he makes it up here. It was like Combines has versus like Six Man's has, so like I just met him in the middle here. Originally Tony Stark was up here, but then I found out that he's actually he's not GMing anymore. So Demo unfortunately does fall down a little bit. Still decently placed though. Takeover Eats, that's the obvious. Kandra, he just kind of has aura. I don't know. How go the games? So the first game we watched was a little unfortunate. It was a 3-0 in favor of the other team. Denver Shred didn't look the best. And then their second game was rescheduled for a different game. Then we were going to watch the first game of Professional, but that game was also rescheduled or forfeited. I think we got a forfeit win. I don't know how that's playing out. They're still talking. I think we just got a forfeit win. So now we're waiting for the next thing. Check the... Oh no. Don't tell me about another forfeit. You stream the other game? I'm assuming you're streaming Professional. Yeah, I'm gonna stream the first game of Professional whenever that turns on. Rage. Whatever that is. The first game has just been canceled, so I don't know. They should have a second game that I'll be streaming. I'm trying my best to at least stream one game from every team. So we've just been kind of sitting here for a while. Well, Academy is 0-3 right now. That's unfortunate. It's okay though. We will rebound. This has not been the best day for the boys in the shred. That's why we're all the way down here, because I lost on my aura. It's okay. We're at the tier list, though, guys. I did not, dude. This is like some little goober, bro. I can't get rid of him. Are we serious, bro? He'll just go up top because I can't get rid of him. I feel like all the other ones. Oh, I can't do it anymore. Shred got to be at the top. No, this is like individual. Like this is like GM aura tier list. I'm all the way down here. Originally, Busy was down here with me, but he kind of convinced me. Um, so what the fuck is going on with the Grand Fork Spartans? I don't know. I think they just have to forfeit one of their matches. That's so cap if you're at the bottom. I don't know. I was trying to justify myself for being up there, but it's like I can't put myself up like anywhere else but the bottom, or else it's like then I feel bad for the people at the bottom. So I'll just put myself down here with them. Um. Well, we had a issue which caused a forfeit. What? Oh, that sucks. I wish I wish you reached out to me a little earlier. I could have maybe found a sub or something. Um, that sucks though. I have been a little slow to getting back to everything because of my new account and everything, so understandable. Holy curse, why did I just click on this? So it's understandable. We're just kind of waiting around though until our professional game starts though. Let's try an MCS one. See if I can look it up. There's like a brain rot tier list. Aura tier list. Anime Aura tier list. Alright, those who remember. Those who remember the old tier list is. What else should we tier list? Maybe until I do my I do gotta do my connections, but I'm not gonna do that right now. MCS. What happens if I look that up? Main characters. Main characters. Oh, that's why we started doing it. Oh, threat levels of anime main characters. Oh, wait, MCS Challenger players? MCS 20. Oh. What? What is this? Who are these people, bro? You know, we're we're gonna rate them. We're gonna do a tier list. I don't know what any of this means. We're just going off aura once again. This guy's got none. This guy Loki got aura. This guy thinks he goes hard, but he's kind of like whatever. This guy is literally in the middle of getting fucked up. So we're gonna put him right down there. This is a whole ass child, so we'll just put him like right there. This guy does not want to be here at all. Loki, that I don't think anything will beat that one. This guy seems chill. This guy also kind of seems chill. This guy actually seems like the most chill. Oh, is that X? I think I recognize this guy. He's chill. Dude, I don't know what any of this means or who any of these people are, but I guess they're rappers. Bro, like what? Yeah, I give up, bro. I tried. Wait, is this up to date? Oh, this is up to date. Why is AK up here, though? We're seriously putting AK up here? Wait, this is not this season. What? When was this made? Let's just look up MCS. Oh man. You know what? Man, it's kind of tough. First off, I don't even know how to like franchise. I guess. How do I spell that? Is that correct? I don't know. Yeah, we ain't got none. Oh. Dude, why we got all these anime main characters, bro? Okay. Mario versus Kirby franchise. Death battle matchups. Should we do this one? What does that even mean, dude? Bro, what? Who is ranking these, bro? Someone spent like an hour of their life making that. That just made me angry. Alright. We're just gonna chill. Dude, I can't play like sitting up. It is actually. It feels so weird. I don't know if y'all can relate. When I'm casting, I like sit up super far and then I don't really have space to lean back. When I'm gaming, I push everything up. Gotta get comfortable. Yeah, I'm washed. GG. GG's. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? Just in for me when ready. Alright, I guess I could change the title because we will be playing the second team, I believe. I guess probably don't even hear my game.
Let me change it to my screen. There we go. So you guys don't have to see everything now. Perfect. Should be better now. Should be better now. Should be better now. Alright, get to reset this, because I don't think we're playing the Titans anymore. I think we're playing, the Vortex, I believe? Dude, my short-term memory is, like, actually horrific. Like, I might need to be checked up on. The Miami Makos is the other team. Dude, I always get those two mixed up. Like, it's actually every time. It's honestly impressive at this point. Okay. Alright, there we go. Set that correctly. Overlay should be correct now. I don't like waste a minute doing that. When are we getting in game? Solid, solid. It's Loki just like sitting a custom map. You know what? I am gonna. There we go. All right. If something is off or wrong, please tell me immediately. There we go. Everything seems good now. All properly set up. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, nah. We might be having a bad run. Yeah, it's over. We didn't sky any of these flicks. It's okay. 6-9. Nice. That was pretty bad. Oh, this wall is like actually the hardest wall to pinch on ever. Uh-oh. Are we serious? That's good. There we go. That's a good one. Oh! That's fine. I did well. 8.7? That's not terrible. Okay. Well. Oh, I already failed. That's actually embarrassing. Oh, I forgot I'm playing. I looked away. Okay, no more mistakes. Oh, I thought it was the one where the bounce pad. Okay, no more mistakes as I just let it drop. Guys, I am actually playing horrible. I'm nervous. Uh-oh. This is a bad showing, but it's okay. What? Alright, just get it rolling. There we go. Alright, so we might be chalked. Oh my goodness, that was messy. Oh! No! Oh! I think I made it! Oh, thank you! Oh, God! Oh my god, this is, Oh my, I'm like going too fast, but at the same time, I feel like I gotta go that fast. Oh my god, I gotta go that fast! Oh my god, this is actually awful. Oh my god, dude, this is actually so hard. Dude, this is so difficult. Oh my god. I'm okay with it. Oh. Dude, you gotta go fast, but I'll take that. That's okay. Are they ready? When does the match start? It should start now, yeah? Don't tell me it's in 30 minutes, please. Oh, it is. Grrr, it's in 30. Well, because typically this is when we'd be streaming the Novice match, right? Oh. But because I was a forfeit. Oh, that was embarrassing. We're chill though. That was awful. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh my god. This is actually like way harder than it looks, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Oh. Oh, I kind of messed up my car. That's okay. 6? 6? Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's only a game. The parkour map? Uh-oh. I'm never good at this. Uh-oh. What? Yeah. Are we dead ass? What? My game just froze. Are we serious? Oh. Oh. I don't know how you do that so fast. I was able to take my sweet time on this map. Like, you're supposed to be, like, finishing now. Oh, no. What? He's basically got to, like... You gotta, like, land on that one. Yeah. I don't care enough. What the hell? Okay. No. Okay. I see how that goes slow. Okay. It's actually so much harder than it looks. Dude, that's embarrassing. Oh, hell no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I don't care. I don't care if it's terrible. I don't care. We'll take it. Oh. What all roles, like, what can you do as a GM? What do you mean? What? Can I get this without jumping? No. Can you do anything about the situation we have with the Grand Forks Spartans? Because to be honest, it's BS. I mean, look. Like what? I don't exactly understand what the problem is. Um, where should I be looking? Is it a four? Is it a? I don't understand what's happening. Let me look. Okay, let me see. Let me see in the chat. It's ridiculous. What the hell? I don't know. It just seems like an unfortunate situation. Nothing you can really do about it. I understand the frustration, obviously, but it just is kind of what it is. I don't have access to that chat in particular, though. Um, but it's not like Rob can like. I don't know. The reason why they're doing these matches these days and they're fitting it in such a tight schedule is because they're trying to avoid other leagues. They're trying their best to stay out of the way of mainly MCS. So that means fitting in a tighter schedule, not skipping any weeks. They're just trying to fit the league in as short of a period of time as they possibly can. It's a bit unfortunate that we landed on so many holidays, but it's also the first season, you know. They're trying their best. It's not like they're like trying to do this. I do agree. It's like I don't think they're trying to take the easy one. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if they don't reschedule. It's their right to not reschedule. You know, they don't have to. It sucks. I agree. I've been on the tail end of it before on leagues, on different leagues, and it fucking sucks and it stings. But there will be more opportunities to play. Um, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that it's been like this though. It does not look like a fun situation, but there's nothing I can do. Especially if Rob is the one saying it. I mean, he's the one running the league. He's got a lot going on, especially every Sunday. Um, it's just a shitty situation. I don't know. I don't really know where else to go from there. I just got a negative. Are we dead ass? Hello. They don't have a full team. I just don't get how they get the win. Okay, that is a little weird. Let me. I thought they built a team quickly, and that's why. I mean, we there's still time you hold to reschedule the game or whatever. I mean, it's an emergency situation. They said they're until midnight tonight, so as long as you figure something out by midnight, um, a different day to play. I don't know why they're getting the win though. Just find a different day. Let me. I'll message Rob. I don't really know what I'm gonna ask him. Just are you guys trying to reschedule, or you guys just want what are you trying to get out of this? I don't I want I'm trying to get like what are you trying? Uh, they won't reschedule, so they won't reschedule, and so they're forcing it to be today, but they're just gonna. Okay, that seems insane. Hold on. Okay, I'll talk with Rob about it later. Crybound, just take it slow. You know what I mean? It'll be all right. Um, E-Holt. All right. Well, how the hell did I get negative score for pausing? Are we dead ass? How does that even make sense? Does that even add up? Damn. Okay, bruh. I'll figure it out in a bit. It's a whole situation. I'm gonna have to just figure it out. Wallahi, where to Denver midstream? Busy. Currently, every match has been like forfeited or canceled, and we're just waiting until the professional second game comes around. Um, yeah, but do you know how I got a minus 3.8 on the air dribble? Apparently, if you pause on it, you just like lose everything, which is pretty cool. Um, yeah, you hold no problem. Just don't escalate the situation, guys. Just chill out. I'll figure it out. It seems like a dumb situation, but I'm sure there's a reason for everything that's going on. I think just give Rob a chance. He's got a lot going on. I don't know. He's juggling 10 billion things at once. Maybe he got one thing wrong, you know? It's okay. It happens. Alright. Let's continue to the map. Oh my god, I wasn't ready. Oh, I wasn't ready. Oh my. Damn. 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 Are we dead ass? Oh. Damn. Goddamn. Oh, not the cube, bro. Not the cube. What? Oh, it's over. Oh. Oh. Dude, I'm so bad at the cube, man. The hornet's nest or whatever it's actually like called. Oh, GG. Oh. I'm horrible at this. Lock in. Thanks, Pookie. Dude, it's the hornet's nest, bro. This shit's like... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my... But I got a negative score, bro. Like, this run was already cooked, bro. Like, how did that even happen? Oh! Yeah, I am, I'm embarrassed. This guy's kind of chill, no? Wait. We'll explore the map. They ready? Okay, 6 minutes. What the fuck is this? Wait, it's the map. Oh. Damn, I'm slow. Alright. I wonder if I could die to these things. Or does this thing work? Oh, shit. Alright, see if this thing kills me. Wait, that's all my progress gone. Hold on, let's go over here first. If it does kill me. Is this meta? Damn, bro. Better not be like just a nothing. Alright, I don't know what the fuck I just said. Damn, bro. Can I even get to this? Never been more disappointed in my entire life. Voila. Alright. We've just chipped the ball. Alright. Alright, actually gonna lock in. Watch this. Alright. Don't watch that. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. The ogre phase? That's your peak. Can we just play the damn game? Damn. We ready? Let me eat your pussy. Are we dead ass? Are the boys ready to go? Zombs, hop on our call real quick, please. Should I leave the stream on, Rage? Like, is it good for them to hear this or no? Should I? Okay. Cool. I'll hop in. Let me hop over. Wait, Sleep Dog is music. Oh, he gave me lobby info. Okay, let me join the lobby first before anything. Before I forget. Why can't they just, like, invite me to the game? Damn. I'm lazy. No, he joined me? Okay. Yo, what's going on? They're handsome. Oh. Okay. Cool. Those are my guys. Cool. Cool. Good to know. So you guys went 2-0? Or wait, you guys still have one more match, no? Oh. Dude, I haven't streamed a single game. I streamed one game. I streamed one game that was an 0-3. This has been the least eventful stream I've ever had. Dude, I totally could have just streamed your guys' game. Okay, to be fair, it would have been one game. It's okay. All right. Okay. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Rest in peace, DJ. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. I love DJ. I'm not gonna lie, that's my homie. It's okay though. It's okay. Good win though. Good wins. But you guys said you guys won the other game in 5. Oh my god, damn! You guys are so cute and handsome. Word. All right. Thanks. I'm gonna go stream at least one game, maybe two. We'll see what we can get in here. All right, bet. Have yourselves a good night. Yeah. Bye bye. Those are my goats right there. Hop back here. Good win. Good win. Rage, I don't even really know what the question was. It just how to upload. I'm not gonna lie, it just kind of sounded like you guys knew what you were doing already. It's okay though. Dude, I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and I have streamed 3 games of Rocket League. We made a tier list though, which was kind of funny. Are they making lobby? Welcome in, welcome in. This will be this team's first game as a squad, so should be interesting to see how they get up as their first time playing. I know Clash DA in a different league uh, drafted Sleep Dogs. I think they might have a little bit of experience playing together. They're definitely good friends. Yeah, he's waiting for his homies before making, I guess. That's fine. So they're doing that. And Esper's a new pickup, promising pickup. Looked around, saw that he's basically at his peak right now. He's been getting better and better recently. So excited to have him on the team. And he seemed enthusiastic to hop on board and give it a fair shake. Shred and Mako's are ready to get underway here. I'll just say go, go, go. And these boys are going to get into this. And finally, we've got some games to cover. It seems like it's been forever. Let me make sure the overlay is correct. It seems all right. And I'm not recognizing too many faces on the other end of this either. I just know in professional there's a couple teams that are super dominant and teams are trying anything to become one of those teams. Esper starting off here. Sleepdog's going to try to advance into play, but Freeze does a good job of shutting it down. Clash bringing this one out, trying to be a spearhead. In fact, he's taking it high early, looking for an interval to the top corner, taking multiple players to save it out, giving Sleepdog a chance to get the reset, looking for the backboard, can't quite find the read. Esper cutting up the defense now. L trying his best to bring this one out. He does get stopped by Sleepdog. Those armor-piercing rounds aren't going to be enough. He's going to bring this high. Both players committed. It's going to be maybe an open net for Esper, who's going to take his time and put that away. Sleepdog finding Esper in the midfield. Bit of an overcommit on the ceiling here. And that's going to cost them the first goal of this series. Super excited to have Clash along board here. Just such a fundamental player, and I think that's going to be perfect to bounce off. A player that really just wants to go up and peak like Sleepdog. But talking about fundamentals, he's about to get crazy. Almost triple reset to the back of the net. Maybe he's going to get his chance to really shine here. And Esper is going to take advantage of the awkward situation for the opposing team and just tap this one in. Hits it around 2. Only one left. He pops it high. It's right over his head. And L, who even had a good chance of saving that one, got dunked out. Esper showing that he might be a star of the team already. But Clash, you know, a lot of people are used to seeing him just be super fundamental. But so far, I've already seen him trying to just take control. You know, his skill of Rocket League is, you know, it's not just as simple as people think. And in a lobby like this, he might be able to rise up to the occasion and really just show that he is not all just fundamentals. Esper now ripping this ball off even Sleepdog, but it might just be gold. Sleepdog almost slots that perfectly. Clash getting a chance to slot it. 2 players commit again. These double commits for the Makos have been deadly, and that challenge was perfect by Sleepdog, increasing their lead to 3. Sleep Dog just chipping that one in. The defense was not ready. Deso's going to have to watch as that ball goes in the back of their net. And well. Deso trying to bring this one out. He got to start some momentum for his team. Esper shutting that down, and that ball was shot into the midfield. No one for the Denver Shred was ready. Freezy bringing this one high. 50-50 comes through. It's into the corner. Free shot comes out. Esper shuts it down early. Bumps come through. A couple double commits, but Esper recovers quickly and is able to get back to it. Flip reset to his name. Going to fake it out for Sleep Dog. Sleep Dog can't quite find the contact he was looking for. Maybe a bit of a team bump. Chow comes in early from Clash. Esper just banging the ball out, and it seems like they can shut down pressure so easily, and when they got it going, they're impossible to break out of. They're finally in this orange, or this blue half once again, but a shot comes all the way down from the other side of the field, and is almost enough to secure it. 50-50, not found. Esper almost found the back of the net, though, and a counterattack going the other way. Freezy can't quite find the back of the net. Sleep Dog trying to break free now. Has maybe a chance to flick over one. No one's in the midfield. That demo was well-timed. And not only was that demo well-timed, that clear was as well. It's going to find its way into the hands of L, who has no boost, but he can pop it up to maybe freeze. Sleep Dog is going to intercept in the corner now. Awkward touch is found, but Clash is at least able to follow it up. Freeze just throws this one to the midfield. Esper shuts down the space quickly, and although he didn't have a touch of the ball, L was convinced he did. Forced him to throw it away. This ball shot out into the midfield. Freeze just chips it into the sidewall. Esper beats him to the punch. And L is forced to make a really awkward touch. Does so. Makes really well off that touch. And I will say the Miami Makos, since the first 2 minutes or so, have really done well in stopping the bleeding and even getting some extended pressure plays of their own. But they haven't quite cracked the ice quite yet. This might be their chance. They will. Deso dusts the defense, slams it off the backboard, and L will have an easy tap in for him. Maybe not for me, but for him, it made that look like clockwork. Put that one in the back of the net. Tough for the Denver Shred to get that one out, but they're still up 2 here with just over 80 seconds. Esper trying his best to get this ball off Des, but he does well. Clash challenges the ball. Sleep Dog now has a chance to shine. He's just going to clear that one to the corner. L has a tough touch to make. Centers it and almost scores it. That would have been a crazy pinch. But Sleep Dog, with time and space, pinches it mid. Esper taking a shot, maybe just passing it back, though. Almost having success. Clash is slowing the pace down here. Fakes out L, looking for a midfield pass. It is going to get past a couple players, but one of them is going to be of the Denver Shred. Deso bringing this one down. It's going to be a high-flying play, but he's actually going to take it low, and this lead is cut down even further. From 3 to 2, and now only 1 goal separates these two teams. But a lead is a lead. It doesn't matter if you win by 1 or 10. That ball shot out. Clash is forced to make a save. It's a good one. Esper is able to follow up on it, but a little bit awkward. Clash has to jump up here. Finds a really solid 50. Sleep Dog with low boost just clears it wide. Does secure the boost as well. Deso, very awkward in this corner, but he has full boost. Sleep Dog being patient, letting him trying to do some madness. Tough read off the backboard. Freeze does well. He's getting there quickly, pinches it out. Esper, with all the time and boost in the world, takes a 50. Sleep Dog closes the space and secures that corner. Shot comes through. It's top bins. Esper does well to clear it. 10 seconds left on the clock now. They're going to be finding the backboard. Clash is easily able to clear that one, but it's going to end up in the hands of Deso, who chips it back into the corner. Sleep Dog has to make a diving save, and that shot might have been scoreable, but we will, I guess, not know. Denver Shred take game 1. Not as comfortably as it might have looked in the first half of this game, but they do close it out. Maybe want to make that look a little bit easier, but the Shred are going to be happy to run away with game 1. But we got to continue into game 2. Momentum was building for the Makos. Got to find a way to shut that down. 50 goes into the corner off the kickoff, and a goal pursues. Freeze would have loved to find that last game, but early in game 2 is going to be just as important. And now Denver Shred, who have conceded 3 goals straight now, have got to find a response. Luckily, they have 4 minutes and 55 seconds to do it. Esper off the kickoff is trying to make a controlling touch and a solid 50-50 to boot. Another touch comes through. A little bit awkward. L is just trying to bring it out. 50. That's a huge dunk. It's going to end up in the corner. This is a midfield pass that comes through. Cleared away. Freeze is not going to be able to make contact. Sleepdog with low boost is trying to find a center ball. It's to Esper. Can Esper take a shot? He can't quite wrap his body around, but he's at least going to try to force the defense into awkward position. L had to waste all of his boost, but that shot comes out of nowhere. As Deso, from his own corner, beats out the defense and gets a great shot on goal. Both players of the Shred wanted to chow there, but neither really had a good look at the ball. That one's going to trickle in, and that's going to be a 2-goal lead that the Shred have to come back from. And more importantly, 4 goals straight now. Might be making it 5. That's a free open net, but it's a complete miss. Deso diving in his last as well. L is just barely able to scramble back. This counterattack is still on, though. L has to do well with this ball. He does very well job of dribbling it all the way out and even pitching it into the net. Oh my goodness, highlight reel shot from L here. Crazy good control, and Clash is left helpless as he watches that ball gets pinched in across the map. 5 goals straight now. We need a response now. This might be it. Ball shooting out. Top bins. L with the beautiful save once again. Esper trying to shut it down early. It's going to be a high ball. Des is trying to maybe leave it for L. Clash reads the play. Manages to get the save. Giving Freezy some space though. Flip reset. Can he do anything else with it? Des is already up. The defense recognized it though. L just drive challenges. Recognizes that he can actually go now. Esper just throws it up for Clash. Clash controlling touch, maybe looking for one more. A bump per chance. And oh my goodness, that center ball is crazy, but no one for the Denver Shred was quite ready. That one's going to be hit over to Clash. Clash is hitting it back. It might not be the touch he wanted, though, because the player is already up for the Miami Makos. They are able to get it clear. They have a player advantage temporarily. That might not be the touch Esper was looking for. They're going to have to find it elsewhere. Sleef is able to cut this play. Trying to dribble. Flicks over one. Freeze is able to respond. Clash is starting an air dribble of his own. He brings it high. Freeze is there, though. Firing this one off the corner. L is very awkward. Able to get a hand up, and that's going to be enough to dissolve this pressure play. Fired off the corner once again. But the play is already dead, and you have to recuperate and get some boost before defending again. That's all from the backboard. L almost found him. Sleepdog trying to clear this ball out, but he actually might be getting more than just a clear. He might be getting a chance to pass the ball. Both players of the Shred were waiting midfield, ready for a pass, but they couldn't quite convert that to a goal. This one's going to be shot mid to the backboard. Can he find the double? He can! Sleepdog is that guy! Excellent play. Can we watch it? Clash passes it off into the midfield. Sleepdog muscles it in, and he is just built different. That might be the spark they needed. Denver Shred now. Trying to mount a comeback late in game 2. That shot might just do it. Clash can't quite get that last defender out of the way. That's going to be chipped into the corner. Freezy able to clear it, but Clash is already there to meet him, but immediately Freeze again gets another touch. Now he's dribbling it all the way down the entire length of the field. Sleeve does get the touch, but maybe not the one he wanted. Bumps come through, and L is going to dribble that one in, extending their lead back to 3. Great play, fundamental play, just forcing the defense to be awkward. L just basically taps it in. That's challenge play for him. Player of that quality. 2 minutes left on this clock. The Shred need to fight back now. Double tap it is. Des is absolutely disgusting. Might as well have been free play for him. Just chips it in. Esper tried his best to put a hand up, but he only got posterized. Deso making it 4. The lead, or the gap, only grows wider between these two teams. And although the Shred had a wonder play of their own, it doesn't count for 5, unfortunately. Freeze. Slowing the pace down in his corner. Full boost to his name. Outplaying multiple players, and as that ball ping-pongs through different players, it's just getting its way down the field even slower. Flip reset comes through to the backboard, nearly doubles that one in. Clash is a bit awkward, but he finds a solid touch. L, maybe trying to find a teammate mid. He's finding him, but Esper's already there. This is a tough ball, and as Deso just falls off his own post. I think that might have been Sleep Dog. He wasn't quite ready for it, and although this game 2 might be over, I don't want to say is over, might be over, there is still a fighting chance. Sleep Dog can't quite slot that one. Might have been their best chance this game, and Clash is trying to challenge to give them at least a fighting chance in this game 2, but from the looks of things, we're going to be finding ourselves in game 3 tied 1. Still 50 seconds on the clock. Sleep Dog for the challenge. Deso does a great job faking it out this time, and now he challenges perfectly. That bounce is brutal, but Esper does well. Freeze can't quite keep with it as that ball is pinched out the other end of the field. Des makes a solid touch. Sleep Dog looking for a midfield pass, and they were on the same page, but perhaps different books. Just slightly behind. L now for the flick, looking to get fancy. Does find a really solid pass to Deso, but it might be saved away on the goal line just barely. My goodness. Pixel perfect defense right there, and I will say, Denver Shred, although lost this game, you know, it's still 1-1 of the series. You gotta keep your chin up here. And this is a much stronger version of the Miami Makos that we saw in game 1. You know, game 1, they were double committing a lot. They were tripping over each other. This game, they were utilizing each other a lot. And that is dangerous. You know, it is very dangerous. And Denver Shred, got to step it up just that one notch higher. 1-1 series score. Still lots of time in this one. Looks like the Shred are going to be taking their time talking about what they can do differently, which I think is a very smart strategy that not a lot of teams do. A lot of teams just ready up and they get into the game and they don't really have a game plan. But Clash is a leader, and I think he will help rally this team when they start losing. A player that we've seen play up many times, you know, even just yesterday in a different league, MCS, he subbed up and did fantastic. So him now dropping down from superstar initially and now into professional, I do expect him to be the star player of this roster. Even if he isn't maybe the most mechanical, maybe the most flashy player in the world, he is just unbelievably solid at this game of Rocket League. I would be surprised if he doesn't step up in this game 3. Only time will tell, though. Getting into it. Kickoffs are very important, and this one goes well for the Denver Shred. Flies towards net first time, but Sleep Dog's now getting a chance to strike. That shot was a lot more promising. Esper's trying to keep it in and keep some pressure going, and if there's one thing I could criticize about that last game, it was just simply the quality of shots put on. L is no stranger to quality. This one is rocketed in to the top of the net from a tight angle. Close range as well. No chance for Esper to react to that one, and that has been the difference between these two teams. Denver Shred, I feel like, have had more chances, but the quality is not there quite yet. That is looking for a 50-50. Clash might have a chance to strike. Can't quite. That ball shot over to L. Trying to find a center ball to Des. It is found, but maybe not the touch he was looking for. 50-50 comes through. Sleep with space. Does kind of maybe rush the touch a little bit, giving Esper a chance to shoot behind. Unfortunately, behind the defender right there is nothing but post. Freeze clearing this one down, but he does get demoed for his troubles. Esper, low boost, taking this one high, looking for maybe a 50-50. Fakes this one. L was ready, looking for a flip reset, uses it early. Clash is ready, bangs this one up. Sleep Dog, leaving that for Clash. Clash takes a decent shot, does get the dunk to keep it in temporarily. Death with full boost, trying to dribble it out. Does well. Esper for the redirect. I swear I heard a touch there, but I don't think it was a very solid touch. Clash, tough read off the corner, but he does well to center it. Trying to drop it down, but he can't quite get that angle. Now maybe another chance. He's flying. He's trying to cut it out. risky play to fly out that, but it might just pay off. Pre-flip, not quite the reset. Esper gets a clear, maybe a shot. Freezy does well. That's a tough ball for Deso to get to, but L is able to cover. Esper now leaving this one for Clash. Clash is, although getting dunked, does well. Shot comes through. Oh my goodness, off the post and just barely bouncing out. Freeze does well. Trying to dodge L. Double tap comes in, just diving on the net. Deso is able to clean up, and once again, it's quality over quantity. They finally get their chance to strike. L just doubles it in at such an awkward play. Sleepdog on the goal line can't do anything but watch as that one gets slotted behind him, and now the Denver Shred down by 2. They got 3 minutes to figure this one out. L gonna get the first chance here. Big dunk comes out. Is anyone close enough for the Shred? Not quite. Deso, first one there to meet him. Double it in. It's into the midfield, but a beat comes out. Now the Miami Makos are up a player. They're sending one forward to bump. The shot comes out, and it's gonna be good enough to end up in the back of the net. 3 now. Denver Shred have more than a mountain to climb this game. This is brutal. L with space. Esper shutting it down early. Des might even have a chance here to find the backboard, double it in. He doubles it across the box, not quite on frame. Sleepdog trying to shut down the space. Esper fires it into the sidewall, but there's multiple players on the Makos ready to secure this ball. Flip reset to the backboard, can't quite put that one home. Sleepdog chasing this one down, low boost to his name. Firing this one mid, Freeze is trying to get a best touch, and he does very well, and that might not be the touch Sleepdog was looking for. It's going to end up all the way back in their corner. Clash is trying his best to collect the ball. This one's shot mid. Sleepdog can't quite get a touch on it. Freeze wasn't ready for that. Esper was. Esper shutting down the space early, getting one more touch even. L brings this one high. Flips it out. Low boost to his name, looking for now a 50. It comes through. Des now. Reset, goes in, he's looking for the backboard, he finds the backboard, L is there for the shot, the Esper with a diving save. Clash now, doing what he can to cover all of his bases. That touch comes through. This ball's going to be sent high. Is there anyone there for the Denver Shred? It is. Esper into the corner, but L is already there for the clear. Sleepdog finds a touch, but is it going to be an important one? Clash does get a chance to take a shot off. Deso has to do with that, and that shot is slotted. Esper cuts that lead down. Looking similar to game 1, but in the other shoes, with about a minute 30 left, this lead has been cut down by 1. Denver Shred, some life in this series now. Freeze is up early for that one. Clash is just going to throw his body, throw it over to Esper. Esper gets at least a touch and outplays 2 players, but L does find his way back. Esper's trying to drop this one down. L is just outplaying a player every single time he touches this ball. That is pinched into the corner. Maybe a chance to strike. It's just barely high. Esper now, 50-50. It's into the corner. Looking for a low 50. He takes it. And that's going to just waste even more time. Clash now has to retreat all the way back to his half. Chips it in across the entire length of the field. Looking for maybe a mistouch. Freeze doesn't make one. And that one's fired across the box, but with no one in the midfield ready for that pass, it's just going to result in even more time wasted off this clock. Now, only 40 seconds left, and this one's going to be fired on net. A touch is needed, maybe a 50-50. That one's just barely over the top of him. Clash now chips it back in, giving Des full boost in the ball. He's taking it with every little bit of boost he has. He's just carrying it out to another 100 boost even. Sleepdog now, 100 boost, trying to take it low. Freeze is shutting down the space, but L actually challenges early. Now Freeze with an early challenge. He's going to leave the net a little bit vulnerable, but they're going to be solid enough to get that save. Sleepdog gets really bumped, but that pop might be their last chance as that gets shut down. Makos taking game 3. Confidently as well. Pre-jump comes in, almost finding the goal of the night, but that one's going to find its way into the ground, and the Makos looking solid as ever. Denver Shred need to find more success like they did in game 1. Since then, the Makos have really taken this game and have just started running with it. It's not over yet. Still have more time. But Denver Shred can't waste any of it, as they're on match point now. Or the Makos, I should say, are on match point. And with Denver Shred, their backs are against the wall. L taking this one high, does get down with first troubles. Esper finds a really solid touch, and that shot is actually going to be back passed over to L. L given all the space in the world, looking for a reset, finds it, going low. Pinch comes through, Clash is there, shutting it down. Multiple players are getting outplayed. Oh my goodness, diving save. Clash clears it. L now trying to throw this one to the midfield. Freeze to L. It's not the touch he wanted, but it might just work out. The synergy on the Makos has been disgusting. 1-2-1 passing play. Defender left in the dust. The Shred need to step up now. If there was ever a time where Clash had to ascend to the next level, it is now. L now trying to find the backboard. He's not going to have the double this time. Sleepdog just clears it out using every little bit of boost he has, but it's immediately fired back in. Sidewall redirect not found this time, but Freeze slaying it to the backboard. Sleep is found there, looking for a 50-50, just pinches it out, but L has that covered as well. No boost is there to be found, but as that ball is pinched into the midfield, another member of the Makos is already ready for it. Freeze challenging this one. That ball goes over the top of him. Now Esper clearing this one down the side of the field. It's chipped into the ceiling. Des just clearing this one down. Freeze is already up. How is that going this way? Oh my goodness, almost the shot of the night. Again, this Makos team has just turned it up to another level. That pinch is just ripped into the midfield, and Des is already ready. He's bringing this one up. Sleepdog does recognize that it's going to be a miss. L is already on it, though, and it just seems like no matter where the Shred puts this ball, no matter how they try breathing, there's a member of the Makos already there, and this ball might just trickle in. Clash able to get the save, but with the boost totals running low, you wonder how much longer they play this tight defense for. Keep in mind, all while trailing. It's going to be a decent shot, but easily saved away. A chance now. Two players are committing on this one. Backboard. And the double is just barely wide. Esper now can't quite find that touch, and Des is going to capitalize. Clash, an important clear, temporarily giving them some breathing room. It's chipped into the corner once more, and finally a miss comes through. Clash having literally zero boost to his name. Esper doing well to outplay a couple players, and as that team bump comes out, and a shot now, L does well to just chip it into his own backboard. A shot from Clash, it is just barely wide, but the pressure is still building. Esper keeping it in the corner. Des is trying his best to throw his body on it. It's going to be across the box, but there's no chance to shoot. Clash finds a favorable 50-50, but this ball is going to clear the entire length of the field. L playing on the sidewall, pre-jumping, 50-50, nearly going in. Des is almost there to slot it, and as multiple players of the Denver Shred are unbelievably awkward and now just throwing their bodies on the ball, they are actually going to get a chance to attack. Des already shutting it down, though, and we're just right back into the Denver Shred half. It's going to be going across the box. Clash separating himself, getting some space, going high now. This is a favorable touch. One touch now, looking for a bump. Esper, it's going to end up in the hands of him. Flicks it into the ceiling. Clash is there, trying to find a miracle shot, but now under 2 minutes remaining in this game. Another player in the midfield. That is going to be two of their players down as this shot comes out. It's just not of the quality that we're expecting. L easily able to save it away. Sleepdog does cut early, finds himself at least one touch. L's boost has run low, and that bump comes through. Freeze is going to have to make a desperate touch, but the touch is just going to end up right in the hands of L once again. Reset comes through. He's taking it low. He's taking his time, and another clear comes out in the hands of Deso again. He's going high with another reset. I mean, it's just rinse and repeat with all three players of this team. It's cleared out yet again. Who could have guessed, though? L with full boost is ready to take it high. Sleepdog trying to shut it out early. Freeze, but L going up in the air again. Another reset. Freeze to the backboard now. Esper does well to clear it out, but it's going to end up in the hands of Deso again. 50-50 comes through, looking for a dunk here. It's big, but as it trickles down the entire length of field, Denver Shred's nowhere to be found, but this is exactly what they needed. But oh my goodness, L L, masterclass defense, finds a way to clear it. Another shot comes through. L, just bring it across his box. No one for the Denver Shred's there to shoot. Now full boost, the pitch comes through. Esper gets a dunk. He's throwing it mid. Sleepdog wasn't quite ready for that one. That one might have been unshootable. Chipped out. 30 seconds left on this clock. Shot comes through. It's just wide. Team bump. Oh my goodness. Barely finds the touch. That shot is way high. Sleepdog just find the touch temporarily. 20 seconds now. Shot's going to come through. 50-50 now. They need a clear maybe to a teammate, but Sleepdog doesn't quite find the touch he wanted. That might be better, but it's going to end up in the hands of Deso now. Deso to the backboard, and it's just going to go in. And it seems like no matter how much pressure the Denver Shred had this game, it just wasn't enough, and L puts the GGs in early. Bit toxic, but you have to admit that they played very well. Although very toxic. This game is not over. There's always a chance, but as that ball is thrown into the other corner, that will just do it. GG is all around. Mako's. Well played to them. And Denver Shred are going to have to walk out of here with a loss. Unfortunate. But Mako's looked very good. It's a bit unfortunate for the Shred, but first week, can't get too disheartened. This Mako's team looked very good. They don't really have many weak links. That first game looked pretty horrendous, but once they cleaned that up, they looked very solid. All players are very capable on the ball for this rank. And really, it came down to execution, really. Even if the Shred had just as many chances on goal, even though I would not say that was the case in that last game, but with all those chances, it just didn't seem to matter. The Makos just were so much more clinical in this game. GG's, unfortunate outcome, but GG's. It was a great game. They played very well, Esper. Keep your head up. If you guys could repeat that game one every game, you guys will be looking good. That game one was very solid. You guys' execution was just much better. Oh yeah, you were also sick. I forgot about that. You played very well, Esper. I was delightfully surprised by what I saw. GG's all around though. Hope you feel better, Esper. Get some rest, brother. And that was just a very good match all around. I think that'll be a good team. GG's all around. Moving in. I think our superstar team has already played, so it's more waiting until our world class team, which I don't even know if they're. I haven't seen. Let me see if they're playing. I don't really know even. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. I've streamed 2 series in a few hours here. It's a little bit sad, but welcome in everybody. They just played. Great game. I might just end the stream. I don't really see anyone on. We're gonna have to wait like another hour. I might just start it back up whenever my other team gets on. That'll let you guys go back and rewatch that game. Seriously, really well played. We'll hang around for a little bit longer here. No superstar game. They played both of their matches already. They did go 2-0. I think one of them, they played game 1. You guys, for the people that didn't hear, we heard it earlier. They played one game earlier in the week. I think they won in 5. I think they said. It said like 5-2 or something. I don't quite know how that happened, but they won their first game, and then they played. They started their second series today. They played game 1 out. that they won 3-2, and then a player on the other team lagged out, or they said they're going to restart their internet and they just never came back. So it was a forfeit. Bit unfortunate to lose like that, but our superstar team, we already know how capable they are taking down the major. Um, so we'll see them. I'm looking to see if my superstar team, or not my superstar, my world class team will be hopping on soon. I don't see them on quite yet. I guess it is maybe a little bit early. When do they play exactly? Let me look. Um, do, 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 do. 8:30. So they should already be playing their other match, and I don't know what's going on. It must be rescheduled. I don't know where they're talking about this. I don't know what. Maybe they already played, dude. I don't. I am not up to date at all. I'm a little bit behind on everything. I guess I'll just call it there. I'll keep an eye out for that stream. If they pop back in, I'll hop back on and start streaming again. But until then, have yourselves a good night. Um, I'll end the stream now, so you guys can go back and watch that VOD if you're looking to see how that game was. Yeah, talk to y'all later. Bye bye. If I can find the end stream button. This is awkward. All right, there it is.